Meet the goddess Morrigan, the shadow weaver and guardian of sacred reflection. As the golden light of summer begins to fade and the air turns crisp with the promise of autumn, we are called inward into the quiet spaces of our soul. September is a month of reflection, a time to examine what is ending, what is transforming, and what truth stirs beneath the surface. Standing at the threshold of this inner turning is Morrigan, the Celtic goddess of fate, shadow, and personal sovereignty. She's not here to comfort us. She's here to awaken, to peel back the illusions and reveal what we truly are made of. In her presence, we are invited to own our power, face our fears, and reclaim the pieces of ourselves that we've abandoned. So, who is Morrigan, this Celtic goddess of transformation and fate? Well, Morrigan is called the Queen, Great Queen, or Phantom Queen. She is a powerful figure from Irish mythology, often appearing as a triple goddess, maiden, mother, and crone, though she is mostly known and associated with the dark aspects of life: battle, prophecy, death, and transformation. She's often depicted with ravens or crows, messengers between worlds. She appears at the crossroads of destiny. In the ancient stories, she incites warriors to greatness or doom, not by choosing for them, but by showing them what lies ahead. She does not meddle, but she reveals. The Morrigan is not a goddess to fear, but to honor and revere. She walks beside those ready to see clearly, those that are done pretending, those that are willing to stand in their authentic truth, no matter how raw or fierce it may be. How Morrigan supports us in the season of reflection. Morrigan does not offer sweet comfort. She offers clarity, courage, and transformation. Her love is fierce, her wisdom is ancient, and her medicine is truth. She brings in shadow integration, where Morrigan helps us to face the part of ourselves that we hide, that are shame or doubt or rage, our grief. She asks us not to exile these pieces, but to welcome them home, for they hold our greatest power. She also offers truth and sovereignty. She strips away illusion and invites us to stand fully in our truth. Morrigan supports radical self-honesty and teaches us how to reclaim our voice, our choices, and our spiritual autonomy. She also brings in the energies of the cycles of death and rebirth, and she reminds us that endings are not failures. They are sacred initiations. Morrigan guides us through the inner death required for rebirth, helping us to shed what no longer serves us so that we can rise renewed. She also brings in prophecy and foresight. As the goddess of faith, Morrigan sharpens our insight. She reveals patterns, helps us to listen to our intuition, and prepares us for the transformations ahead. So, how can you work with Morrigan? Morrigan's energy is not soft, it is profoundly empowering. To work with her is to commit to your own truth, to honor the cycles of death and rebirth within your own life. So you can create a shadow reflection altar. So set a small altar with a dark cloth, a black candle, feathers, bones, or obsidian. Include a mirror for self-reflection and a journal for truth-telling. Light the candle and ask Morrigan to walk with you as you explore what needs to be released or faced. You can also work with the raven crow symbolisms. These birds are messengers and allies. Pay attention if they appear in your life, your dreams, or your meditation. Invite their presence during rituals or ask them to reveal hidden truths. Some of the journal prompts that you can take on is: what truth have I been avoiding? What part of me is ready to be reclaimed? Where am I giving away my power? And what must I release to move forward with integrity? Nighttime or dark moon rituals under the dark moon or in the quiet hours of night, sit in stillness and invite Morrigan into your space. Ask her to show you what is ending. Write what you discover and then safely burn or bury the paper as a symbol of release. You can claim your sovereignty by speaking out loud this declaration. I stand in the truth of who I am. I no longer hide, shrink, or apologize for my light or my shadow. I am whole. I am sovereign. I am free. So, how do we embrace Morrigan's wisdom? Morrigan doesn't offer comfort. She offers freedom. She walks with those ready to see the truth of themselves and their path. And working with her, we learn our shadow is not something to fear, but something to integrate and honor. She teaches us that the real power comes from within, not from perfection, but from authenticity. This September is as the leaves begin to fall and the world slows into reflection. Let Morrigan guide you into your own sacred shadow. There is strength there. There is truth there. And in that space, you will find the seeds of your own transformation.